Rock and roll. I think we have everything here. Busy. You know what? I've passed this place a million times. It's very impressive. I didn't realise just how big an operation it is here, and yeah, very nicely done.
Yeah, this is the county training centre for Wicklow Civil Defence.
Okay.
And the main office for the county.
Right.
We built this building here in 2015.
Right.
So all the weekly classes happen here in our lecture room, and all our emergency equipment is stored here.
Now it's a big day on Sunday, starting at noon. When did this first come into people's minds that this we could do this? Because it's quite a, I imagine, quite a big job getting everybody lined up on the same day for this big event.
There was something similar that happened about 5 years ago that one of the guards, the community guards, Garda Linda, organised, and it was actually Kevin in the Coast Guard. He kept saying to me throughout the years, we must do that again, and this is the first time that I said to him, yeah, let's do it. So we started get in touch with all the emergency services that are around the area,
right,
or people who work in them from the area, and we started making a local emergency service day, a free day for everybody. Nice.
Now, I'm guessing the numbers, it must be like 40, 50, I don't know. There's a lot of, when you think from the first responders to the guards to the civil defence to, there's just so many, the coast guards and the firemen. I don't know if you know sort of roughly what sort of number we're dealing with in the town.
Probably hundreds.
Right, there you go.
Defence alone would have 65 registered members in the county.
Wow.
I can't speak for Coast Guard from number wise, but certainly between fire crews, Coast Guard, Garda Síochána, ourselves,
First responders,
right,
you will be probably talking over 100.
And of course, the ones in Greystones are probably the best at their job. It's just by coincidence. It's very lucky we just happen to be here.
And that's the reason why we organise as well, because we have them in Greystones. The civil defence are in Greystones.
Right.
Obviously, the guards are in Greystones. The Coast Guard is in Greystones. First responders, a lot of them live in Greystones. So it was easy to get everyone together because we knew each other.
I'm thinking a lot of the adults will be there as a kind of a thank you, because just having this kind of defence in the town for so many different incidents is a huge kind of relief for a lot of people to know it's there. For the kids, it'd be more the adventure of seeing some of this beautiful machinery up close. I mean, what would especially for the kids now, what would they expect to see? I'm guessing fire engine, there'll be civil defence.
The big attraction for the kids are normal boats, because they're normally out in the water and they can't get out to them. So
right.
Coast Guard and ourselves will have our ribs there, which is a big attraction for kids. We will have our ambulance there, and of course every child wants to get back with
nice
ambulance. Kieran from Wicklow Fire Brigade or Greystones First Service will have a fire engine there, and he will be demonstrating a rescue from a crashed car and cutting the car up like they would do in real life on an incident.
Right.
And so to be close up to that is quite spectacular to see it done. And each organisation, I believe, are doing a small demonstration of particular equipment. Civil Defence are bringing our search dog in for the day. It's a live sent search dog. With that little search, we're bringing an off-road Hagland, which we use in extreme weather conditions. Coast Guard are bringing Rescue 116 to see it in the air. It looks like a normal helicopter, but when this thing is on the ground, it's huge, it's spectacular. Right. So all organisations are bringing something that they will demonstrate on the day, and that's going on from 12 o'clock on up to 5 o'clock. So there'll be great activity throughout the afternoon to keep everybody interested and hopefully keep everybody there.
I know there'll be some Greystones people who'd love to just know in advance if there's going to be sniffer dogs, where they might be. Like, would they be in a certain area, or are they generally going to be around the premises?
The dog will be at the event, and
all right.
Just like a normal dog in the lead, but when the dog handler will put out a particular training scent and let the dog off, and the dog will go off and retrieve it.
Nice.
It will be similar to how a customs dog would work, like they're trained for a particular scent.
Right.
And the Garda dogs are due to come as well, and we just found out yesterday there's a couple of trainee Garda puppies coming out as well. So,
oh wow, so
nice. The children will be really interested in that.
Now, it starts at 12, it runs for, it must be 3 or 4 hours. Or if you we will put up the timetable for people who want to maybe get particular demonstrations or sort of certain, their kids might be particularly fond of one particular element. So we'll have the timetable. It runs from 12 till about 4 or 5, or?
It runs from 12 to roughly 5:15,
right.
5:30, and it starts off at 12:30 with the CPR demonstration from first responders, and then it'll have a Garda demonstration at a particular time. I'm going to send you the itinerary.
Great, we'll put that up for people.
Have their display at 4 o'clock. Fire Brigade are down for 2 o'clock. Coast Guard are due to land around 3 o'clock. And,
Nice.
And one of the lads who's in the Coast Guard, he's in the army. He's bringing in his battalion because he's local to Greystones as well. So he's bringing some of his army friends as well. So that's how
Great.
the army got involved.
Well, two last things. Obviously, we mentioned it before we came down that being the emergency services, we'll have to keep the roads, the access roads clear. So people are coming down. There's lots of parking in the Rugby Club and Shoreline. I mean, just to not park right on the road that's leading into the Éire Óg would be very, very important on the day.
Yeah, we've got special permission from the Rugby Club and special permission from Éire in Shoreline Leisure Centre, swimming pool area, that anyone who comes can park there.
Brilliant.
So we have to keep the roads clear, and we have to keep Éire Óg clear.
Sure, access needs to be,
because they have to be able to get out if there's a fire.
Sure.
They have to be able to get to the fire.
Now, I suppose the last question is, if somebody's in a hurry and they just want to visit a few, what's the dullest one? The road authority, that'd be the one to avoid, really. That's not really important, is it? Like, I don't think. They'd be just a lad with a stick or something, is it? Or
no, Road Safety Authority have a demonstration rig of it's an Audi car.
All right.
And it travels all around the country. It's quite difficult to get it, actually. You have to go 5 months in advance to get it. And it demonstrates what would happen in the event of a car overturning.
Ah, okay.
So they actually flip the car upside down.
Now I'm interested. Now I'm interested.
So, it's quite a spectacular piece of equipment. Again, to try and promote road safety and what happens in the event of an accident.
Right.
And we're very lucky to be able to get that here to Greystones.
We have the interactive shuttle bus from the Road Safety Authority as well. So that the children will be interested in that. They'll be able to actually demonstrate things on computers and that's inside the shuttle bus.
And I think as much as you've done a fine job pulling it all together, I think you're going to be lucky with the weather too. We seem to be going through a particularly nice patch. So perfect day out really for a lot of people.
Yeah. It's important that it's free and that it's open for everybody to go to. The only part the expense is if people want to buy food, there will be ice cream and stuff there, but but to get in will be.
Well, as I said, I think it's important. Obviously, the kids will have a fantastic time, but I think from an adult point of view, there's just that acknowledgement that this is such an important part of any community. But just to have, we're so well served here in this town with the Coast Guards have done great work. I mean, we know the fire people, responders, everybody, even the guards have done some good work over the years. But yeah, it's great to have you guys, the civil defence and all that. So well done, and I hope you guys enjoyed the day too.
Okay. So that's all right.
Cheers.